hearts and minds would like to remain untainted by visual mental treason. If this doesn't apply to you, oh, you come to the right place. David Brown, I have arrived valiantly to the battlefield to face your requested wrath once again. I use that phrasing so that everybody knows no matter how many terrible movies I have been forced to watch, it's still physically painful to me. Is that a gray hair?
I don't see anything.
I think it is. Hold on to your gag reflex. It's Troll 2. After the renowned success of Troll 1, Metro-Goldwyn decided it's about time the fans get a little bit of payoff, you know what I'm saying? Oh wait, did I say Troll 1? There is no Troll 1. I made it up. You've been duped. See, you can get upset and not have to investigate further. I morally gave up that luxury 2 years ago. And answer me, look, I found another one.
There's nothing there!
Little people of the night.
What did they want with him? What did Peter do to the goblins?
That's the point. Goblins don't need to justify their cruel acts.
Hey, just like me!
To make a long story short, Peter started to run and run and run.
Sounds to me like Peter should have picked a more reliable form of transportation. Among other discrepancies, there's no way that these stumpy stumps could keep up with an adrenaline-pumped Homo sapien. You know, unless he's a flipping klutz.
He saw her in front of him, just a few inches away from him.
A goblin?
I'm sorry, whose idea was this for a bedtime story?
She was a lovely girl, her expression full of love. Peter immediately fell in love with her.
Dang it, Peter, stop being every other guy in the 21st century! Ooh.
Peter ate and drank
Well, that's just...
without ever taking his
Ooh.
eyes off.
Even if that's not roofie, that's just repulsive. Peter, control yourself. There's visual lumps in it.
I can almost taste it.
I bet it was a goblin in disguise.
I chime in with, hasn't anyone ever heard of closing a gosh dang door?
Goblins still exist. Your Grandpa Seth is telling you.
Grandpa, I think you're taking this story a little too far for a 5-year-old kid.
What are you doing still up, Josh?
Grandpa Seth was telling me to stop.
Oh my gosh, your grandpa's a phantom! That explains his lack of social tact. Speaking of labeling family members, the daughter has seemed to replace her bed with a free weight bench press. Hashtag going places. Exhibit B. B. The father figure represents a frighteningly large demographic of 90s dads who want to abandon society and live off the land.
If my father discovers you here, he'd cut off your little nuts and eat them.
I think this father has a lot more unresolved issues than I thought. I could get behind a llama craving hands, but this just doesn't sound right.
And that you spend way too much time with your friends.
Oh, but I swear I never see them. What's wrong with having friends?
Nothing, if you want to remain a virgin for life.
The logic of this movie never ceases to put my ignorance in its place.
A family from the country is coming to live here, and we're going to live in their house. Oh, Elliot, it will be wonderful.
Yeah, it's gonna be... You're all gonna get eaten alive. Are we there yet?
What?
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Dad stopped the car. Josh was ready to be eaten.
Oh my gosh, what happened to your face?
No, don't eat me!
Joshua!
Was I dreaming?
And it was all just a dream. That excuse will never cease to upset me. Honey, welcome to our new home, where everyone is just as dead. Oh! Hi, okay, one more.
Past the smog, it's a little noisy.
Enjoy living in our house!
Has all the major conveniences.
Unsupervised and...
Yeah, it's got a microwave and...
See, where I come from, that's a huge red flag. Dead grandpa hallucination! What should I do amidst all this madness?
But how can I stop them?
You have 30 seconds to come up with some way to stop them.
Yes, sir, dead grandpa, sir! I didn't think I'd have to resort to my special technique. But you leave me no choice.
I must do it.
I'm sorry, do what exactly? Hold the phone. Hold it! Stop right there!
Can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it.
I learned it from watching you! Dude, where are all these single chicks you promised us? Like, half the trees here aren't even female.
Hey! Hey!
Hot diggity, a jungle woman to claim.
Stop, I say!
I can't actually assume what was on his mind at the time, but I'm sure it was a phrasing similar to that.
Who are you? Are you one of the monsters?
Dang it, I always fall for the crazy ones.
Monsters, what do you want from me?
Wait here. I'll take care of him.
Time to lay down the law.
What law is that?
I am the law.
Let me give you some advice, you dwarfs. Get out of here, or you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
If you need me, I'll be sitting on my high horse.
And remember,
My one weakness, opposition. How did you know? Gah, run for the hills.
What kind of a place is this?
This is my house.
And we were just leaving.
Am I mistaken, or is there something wrong with the two of you?
Yes, we were just leaving. And now we're not. Because we're mentally challenged.
We need a doctor, ma'am. Please call the nearest hospital.
There is no hospital in Nilbog. We are used to curing ourselves.
You see, it's this kind of crap that started the Rocky Horror Picture Show. What did anyone expect to happen?
What's wrong with her?
Worry about her. Drink your broth.
It's all a natural part of the healing process. You wouldn't question science, would you?
They're eating her! And then they're going to eat me!
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and Sheriff, where did the girls from around here go at night?
You think hormones are a flipping game, officer?
can I help you?
Well, I need an adult, but if you don't mind, I think I'm gonna go find another one.
Coffee.
There's no coffee here in Nilbog. It's the devil's drink.
Eggs.
Eh!
Bacon.
Are you crazy, boy?
Gracious man, you want my business or not? Fine! I'll take the poison milk! Just wait till he reads my review on Yelp. All these people are looking at him like he has damage tattooed on his forehead. What, too soon?
Nilbog! It's Goblin spelled backwards!
Oh my god! Just because my demise is certain doesn't mean I can't be a radical. Far out, dude! Whoa, lost my balance there for a second. Kicking it old school!
Mom, I'm going for a walk. Hello, beautiful.
Hi.
She is very appetizing.
Sorry, what's the rating of this?
Appetizing? Provocative.
Yeah, that's not better. So what's this cult all about in this town? You got my attention.
Symbol of original sin, which is consumed and caused the fall of the human race. Flesh! And by flesh, I mean all that stinking, disgusting meat. Hamburgers, steaks, the stink sausages, and hot dogs, sold by the side of the road.
Vegans. This whole goblin murder tirade was vegans. I think I need a moment. Please continue. Mind crush. Oh, if it isn't Romeo and Juliet.
Either me or your friends.
I don't understand.
Dude, you got a live one on your hands. What is the alternate meaning of friends in this universe?
Please, open it. I won't!
Hey, they said the magic word, kid. Lighten up. How come you're always such a fussy young man? Don't want no Captain Crunch, don't want no Raisin Bran. Well, don't you know that other kids are starving in Japan, so eat it!
Daddy, they're goblins! Monstrous beings!
What?
They were giving me ice cream so they could eat me later.
Undeniable proof! So my parents tried to feed me broccoli till I was 17. Meanwhile, back at the ranch...
This won't hurt you. You just feel a little tickle. Little flower.
See, I don't know about the accuracy of that assumption. I'm open-minded enough to know that everyone has their own sense of humor. It's just that some people's sense of humor is wrong. Wasn't there a dead grandpa somewhere in this madness?
Grandpa Seth!
You're not Grandpa Seth! Get back in there! I didn't reverse the clip, that's actually what happens. By the way, Grandpa's risen from the dead, and this isn't a main plot point of the movie.
Move quickly to put out the fire.
What fire?
Guess.
Under any other circumstances, I would consider this man a terrible influence to my children. But in this case, kid, light him up like Fallout Boy.
Cut it out, kid. You'll never be able to stop us.
Grandpa uses Thunderbolt! It's super effective.
Lord of the magic rock of Stonehenge.
You ever just watch an actor's performance and think, wow,
Protect your children.
this person was made for this role. Not any other role, though. Like, specifically this one. Only this one. And of course they change actors. It's like the director's main influence was the Hulk, or Spider-Man, Batman, Superman. You know, almost every superhero, actually. You had one thing going for you, movie, and you botched it up.
Like it? Shall we eat it together?
Now, lady, you know that's a loaded question.
You're not a program. I'm real.
I'm sure at one point you were, but in this case, I've got some bad news. 7 days! And she just holstered a corn. I want everyone to know that.
Actually, I like popcorn.
Well, no problem. All we have to do is heat it up.
And the director said, let there be popcorn finish. And there was. And the director saw it and said, I take it back, this is really weird. We got ourselves a serious goblin infestation on our hands.
What do we do?
Well, I say we nuke everything, you know, if that's cool with you.
No, that is not cool, Jasper!
Whatever. What's your angle on this, Grandpa?
Remember, it's only the power of goodness that can defeat the goblins.
I implore you to reconsider. I'm being a good boy, Grandpa! This strategy is highly ineffective! Man, all these poor life choices are making me hungry. Lunch break.
A double-decker bologna sandwich!
Don't do it! The fancy blood!
It's never a bad time for lunch.
Man, imagine what it does to your digestive system.
Worth it.
Oh, yeah.
This is extremely hard to believe. This was meant to be serious at some point in its lifespan. With a few minor alterations, maybe it could have been. Like, for example, if you replace everyone in it with literally anyone else. Maybe have Zack Snyder direct it or something. So let's not pretend like they didn't have other options. But in the most horrific sense that I could say it, every line in this movie can be quoted till the end of time. Troll 2 references will survive a nuclear war. Right up there with Twinkies, cockroaches, and Betty White. Everything about this is cringy, but I have yet to find a person who has, like, the mental capacity to look away. If there is a direct science to being a B-movie classic, these guys are the pioneers of their generation. What a time to be alive. They haven't even tried to make Troll 3, I don't get that. I want to give a big shout out to David Brown for requesting this, it's been a long time coming, and also another shout out to my friend Noob Shavi on Twitter. He did some fan art for me, which is super, super cool, and I just wanted to show everyone. I love it! Basically, what I'm going to start doing from now on is if people make fan anything, you know, for the show and stuff like that, I'm going to start putting it at the end of my episode, so I really want to give credit where credit is due, and these things are really awesome, so thank you guys. As always, if you liked what you saw on the show today, please hit the subscribe button down below. Like button only if you liked it. And to all my fellow masochists out there, I will see you next time.